We are back today with some more pack attack, and the team has undergone so much transformation in the last couple of episodes, so I'm even more excited to play than normal. But first, we gotta go back and check in on last episode, which is up to 32 likes right now. So that's gonna give us 3,200 stubs to put towards our packs after the game today. So be sure, if you want to directly account for an extra 100 stubs next episode, all you gotta do is hit that like button on this one. But when it comes to the team after last episode, obviously we added a bunch of new players at the start, but we did get one more big addition at the very end from what we landed on from the wheel, and that was another relief pitcher, 95 Kirby Yates. So our bullpen all of a sudden is starting to look way better. We got both the relievers from the All-Star Game pack. We added Billy Wagner as a wild card. I also should mention that since I added Kirby Yates, I had to send Clay Holmes down to the 40-man roster, but I also still want to make sure we keep our tier 2 Castillo boost. So I did bring Josh Naylor back up to the main squad, and that just meant I had to knock this Cam Collier down. So with that in mind, we added another 1,498 stubs to the bank, 3,491 from a 6.4% interest rate. So that brings our stub bank back up a little bit, up to 58,043, but that's still plenty to take advantage of, and I want to spin the wheel before today's game to try and add some pitching. Now, they did take out all the All-Star Week packs from the shop, which I don't know what I was expecting, but I kind of thought they'd leave those in a little bit longer with how much there was. But I guess that's not actually the worst thing, because there wasn't really any pitching options left out of any of those packs. So if anything, those not being available increases our odds of getting a decent pitcher at least today. We do still have 10 spots on the wheel though, all 6 divisions of Team Affinity, and then just your normal, you know, Season 2 awards pack, the headliner choice, and the vault pack. So I'm hoping we can land on one of the divisions here, because most of those have some pretty solid pitching options. So let's do it then. Let's spend 25,000 stubs to spin this wheel, and we're going to be adding a pitcher from the NL East. Ooh, and the pitching is actually pretty good in this one, and it might be a tough choice. You got Zach Wheeler, but you also got Tanner Scott, and lefties this high rated in the bullpen, kind of few and far between. I think I've made my choice, so I'm going Zach Wheeler. I just think starting pitching's what we need more, and also with how we've been playing lately, I went back and counted, we've won 10 games in a row on an early quit, and when people are quitting early, you don't use the bullpen. And you know what? Actually, sitting here looking at the team, I think I can take out Castillo for Wheeler, and then we'll get a new boost in. And that new boost, I'm going with the Corbin Carroll speed players. So if we bring in Brenton Doyle and Edmundo Sosa from the 40-man, send down Naylor and Seager, and then moving Walcott to third, sending Brady House down to the 40-man, and then bringing in this Corbin Carroll and activating his boost, we can get his tier 2 boost, which when it comes to what it gives you hitting wise, the plus 10 contact both ways is the same thing that the live series boost was giving us. So the only one in our starting lineup negatively affected by this is Juan Soto. Now he no longer has the boost, but Witt keeps it, and then Walcott gets it, Carroll gets it, Duran gets it, and Story gets it. And sure, it kind of sucks that our pitchers won't get any boost anymore, but ever since the Castillo boost got knocked down to tier 2, they were only getting plus 8 to the hits per 9, and I don't even remember what the other one was, but it wasn't as good of a boost anymore. But I don't know, this doesn't have to be permanent. I just figured we'd give something new a try and see how it works for us. All right, well, all that done and out of the way, it's finally time to hop into our game of ranked, and we're still on that massive winning streak, so we still got to keep that alive, but our rating's all the way up now to 688. We could be playing on Hall of Fame at any time, but that didn't trip me up last time we made the jump, so it shouldn't trip me up this time. All right, brand new Zach Wheeler on the mound, new boost for our hitters. I'm excited to see what this does for us. Facing a lefty, though, is not ideal. This team has become very lefty heavy lately. I think we have 6 lefties, only 3 righties, so having to face Scooble, not quite what we wanted to see. Dude's got a lot of games under his belt, pretty solid record too. So now it's all just about seeing if we are playing on Hall of Fame, and we are. I'm down for the challenge. I'm ready. Ooh, I don't like that he took that to start the game though. We don't want patience from our opponent. Okay, man, come on. So Wheeler, even with perfect releases, pretty much missed every single spot. That one he missed and left it right over the plate. So hopefully he brings it around and doesn't absolutely suck. And now he's making perfect swings going the other way. This is going to be a game today, guys. That one kind of snuck over the middle too. All right, so this guy is not expanding the zone, even if it is millimeters off the plate. He has timed up just about everything I've left over the plate, except for that one. That was a really big jam pop fly on a 3-0 count. Okay, I didn't like how he timed that up and hit it how he did, but you know what? It was weak, it was nothing, and we put up a 0 after all that. And that's, you know what? That might, no, it's not going to get down. He was flying out there to run that down. Not how you want to start it off, by getting jammed on the one pitch you should be sitting on, lefty-lefty. Okay, he really wants to get me on this knuckle curve. He's thrown it 3 times here to start this AB. And all 4, and of course that one had to end up in the zone. And they let me hold up. That's fine. We'll take the walk. And okay, dude, that shouldn't frustrate me as much as it just did. It is very early to let something like that frustrate me, but that is such a good swing that needs to get through. I didn't want to swing there. That was supposed to be a check swing there, game. It knows exactly what to do. When it senses the first hint of frustration, it knows exactly what to do to get under my skin. Come on, man. You get to 0-2. You're not supposed to be more patient. I got him to an 0-2 count, and then he just took 4 straight pitches that all barely missed. Wheeler is not good working the edges of the zone. Like, even that, dude, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I get a perfect release on a fastball that's supposed to be on the corner, and on pitches like that, he's either missed out of the zone or he's missed, like, over the middle, and that one was about as over the middle as that could have gotten. And, okay, that's not another walk. I didn't think it was going to take a diving play. All right, Corbin Carroll's going to easily get there. Another inning where we put up a 0, but it's taken a lot. It is taking a lot of pitches and a lot of stress. I need to start scoring because I need to start pitching under less stress. God, dude, and this guy is not missing spots. No, please, please. No. All right. If anything, that should have rung me up on a called strike. So I can't be too mad. Okay, Corbin Carroll in his first AB is giving us our first hit of the game. And should I maybe try and catch him off guard here and just like take off immediately? I will. I got a great jump. He threw a slider and we're in. Oh, that has to do something. I know I'm behind it. I know I shouldn't be going the other way. It is going to get down and we get a run. And I might go for... Nah, I already committed and we're going to be hosed. Yep. Bad call. I'll take my run though. I'll take my lead. Dude, I thought Zach Wheeler was more accurate than this. I did not think he was going to be out there being all wild, missing his spots, but that's kind of all he's been doing. All right, Duran's paying dividends in center field. That was a play that not all fielders make. And Duran's not quite going to be able to get to that one. Yeah, I don't know. He might not have much trouble seeing Zach Wheeler, and that might be the issue all along. He made a perfect swing on that. Wow. Okay, or he's going to go to a pinch hitter. I didn't really know why he was starting 89 Dylan Carlson to begin with, but I guess it wasn't in his plans to leave him in that long. That one's a strike. I didn't think that would get him. He is laid off of that when I miss it off the plate every time. I really don't know how we keep throwing zeros, but that's not going to last much longer. That could get through, or it could just be beaten out, or it's just an incredible play that was made to look routine. Dude, Duran, me. Don't blame the player, blame me. It's a terrible pitch to be laid on. All right, well, he is very afraid to pitch to Trevor Story. He's walked him both times now. I kind of don't blame him. With all the lefties I have in my lineup, he just wants to attack the next guy. Tibbs, though, no, Tibbs did not get enough of that. I don't even have words. You can't make a much better swing than that, and it's... Just gonna keep trying to power through here with Wheeler. That cutter kind of running into the lefties, it does seem to be working more than any other pitch to actually get some chases on and get somewhat weaker contact. All right, I'll take that. Little under it, trying to go the other way. Oh, and look at that. It can be done. A strikeout that gives us a 1-2-3 inning. Momentum feels like it should be on my side after that. Our first clean inning, we got to come back and extend our lead. And the game is letting me check my swing. It's a miracle. Yeah, I mean, that was always going to get me. He set up that pitch so perfectly. And then he comes back and leaves one over the middle like that. That's the one you got to make him pay for. Like, he's making a lot of really nice pitches, but he's also missing every once in a while, and I'm not jumping on the ones he misses. I thought I got to that. I really did. And the rollover. Any momentum that I thought I had out the window after that garbage inning. Oh, nice. Really would have liked to see that end up in the zone, but as long as it actually gets the strikeout, that's fine. And there's another perfect swing. It is very fortunate that all these perfect swings are coming on low line drives. He is not getting under his perfects at all. Well, never mind what I just said. Oh my God. No, that one can't go too. That one can't be leaving also. Tibbs? No, really? That was not even robbable. Out of nowhere. Okay, and not 3 in a row. Little too far under that one. Same thing. Same spot. And you know what? I needed that. I needed a little kick. Now I'm playing from behind. This isn't something I've had to do for a while. I think I need this. I don't think that's going to drop in. They're definitely not playing Corbin Carroll deep. He's working inside now, and I really need to not be missing these pitches. Like, seriously, especially on the jump up to Hall of Fame difficulty. If there's one pitch to make sure you take away, it's the up and inside fastballs and sinkers. And that is, I mean, that's just the pitch I'm not taking away today. I'm getting beaten on that way too many times. Yeah, thanks, game. All right. Well, I don't know. Is it worth it to try maybe get 3 lucky outs with Wheeler and get an extra 1,000 stubs for a quality start? I'm going to go for it. We'll take him out if, well, I mean, that works. That's a 1-pitch week out, but let's not leave the pitch right down the middle like that. Oh, I thought we had a shot. I thought Tibbs might have been able to get there. That is a brutal home run. Well, let's see what Trinan can do then. Thank you. All right, I'll take my check swing strikeouts on the mound. There we go. All right, froze him. Good job from Trinan to get 2 punch outs. But man, we have our work cut out for us. 4 innings to go. Scooble's still kind of cruising. Gotta find some way to break up his rhythm. Maybe get a new arm in. Run up that pitch count. And it's just not going to happen when he keeps making good pitches that end up in the zone. I mean, that is just the recipe for success. If you can throw pitches that are both tough to hit but are also just strikes, I mean, you're gonna win. You're gonna succeed. Okay, he got away with one there. That needs to be gotten under, and that needs to be a 4-2 game. I'm just glad I actually hit it. I've been missing so many of his gift pitches. Well, and there's another one, and I'm not missing that one either. Okay, we're getting something going. Tibbs can't bring back either of the home runs he had a shot on, but he'll just get one himself and give us 2. Witt, stay fair. Please stay. Oh, that one's going to stay fair. That's an even better swing. Bobby Witt Jr. with a 2-out double, extending the inning. No, and I'm a little early on the slider. I was expecting him to challenge me up and in on a 3-1 count, and he threw the perfect pitch to counter that. Still a huge inning. Still a big-time comeback there. We just got to finish it. Oh, another one. That is 3 batters faced in 3 strikeouts for Trinan. Wow. I don't want to take him out, but he's down into the yellow now. I don't know how much more he's got left. Oh, and there we go. All right. And I don't know. I guess you don't want to leave the guy in that 1 batter too long. So we'll go to Matt Strom. Oh, he actually is taking off. All right. It must have just been a hit and run. He's not really getting back to first. Do we have a shot at this? Okay. That took him forever to turn around. Oh, he's got his own Matt Strom he's going to now. No more Scooble. You know what? This is just, it's too tempting not to. It's too tempting not to. Laying it down with Carroll against the new pitcher, and we got him on. We're exploring some new strategies here with the speed. That's got to go. That has to go. Jarren Duran, lefty for the lead. I finally punished the fastball left over the middle of the plate. That is a huge swing from our best player. You know what? Honestly, I'm going to leave Strom in. It's not a great matchup against Chipper, but against the next 2 it is. So we're just going to pitch to Chipper pretty carefully here. Try and get some results like that, even if we're not going to get the swing. Would have been very nice. Well, that's not careful. I mean, really, dude, you go over in your head. What is the worst case scenario of facing the first batter with Strom to get to the next 2? And it actually happened. Oh, that is a pitch, though. That is a bounce back pitch. And that's going to stay in the park. Okay, so, I mean, we did get the next 2 batters that I was leaving Strom in to face. And I didn't even know, but it's another lefty up, so we'll stick with Strom again. And the rollover story should have this nice and easy. So we give up the lead. He ties it. But it's only 1. It was only 1. And we have 2 chances left. And he only has 1. Okay, that's fine. I probably should not be swinging at that on a 3-1 count. But at least we're on. Witt, another base hit for him. Moving that go-ahead run up to second now with decent speed. 70 speed. A base hit could score him. No. Okay, that should not be caught, but you can't miss that. And you can't do that. That's even worse. I wish he would have ran it down in foul territory and caught it. Well, if we're winning today, it's going to be on a walk-off. All right, it looks like he's leaving the lefty in. Strom's still in the green. I'll face 1 more batter with him. Wow, okay, Strom's losing it. Where'd this come from? Oh, we got the rollover. I went risky there, went slider on 3-2. It worked. Paid off. You know what? In hindsight, I wish I would have been a little more on top of things because I probably would have rather had Suarez in this spot, but we'll go Yates. I was actually facing this Yates, and his release point, his arm slot is kind of weird. It's kind of funky. And we're just not hitting our spots. Ooh, he swung. I was not expecting a swing. We get another rollover. Oh, I thought he was on that. He did wait back. Oh, and then he was ready. He outguessed me there, but he outguessed himself too. Oh, and then we spot him up. Great job from Yates. Now we just need to come through. 7, 8, 9. Carroll's been doing some good work today. I'm not going to lay another one down. That's a good spot, though. That's tough. Wow. And then he goes to a new arm. Okay, sure. Gotta be able to do it on Hendricks, though. Yeah, Liam Hendricks is not always the best pitcher. He's kind of in Class A territory when it comes to MLB The Show. I may or may not have tried to swing at that, but that's okay. No! Look at my swing. It's just a little off. I timed it up. I knew where I was going with the PCI. I just... we need a little bit. We need a little bit of magic on that. Wow, okay. Maybe I have to take back what I said about this Hendricks. I'm turned into the bench, though. He's stuck with Hendricks on the mound. We would have had a righty up, so I'm going Termar Johnson. See if we have some magic off the bench. Oh, that was it. That would have been it. That is the last pitch you expect him to come back with. I am just way out in front, ready for the fastball, and he goes right back to it. That takes guts. All right, well, extras it is, I guess. And I don't know, should I push my luck and keep with Yates? Is he really going to lay down this bunt? Is he just playing for a run? Are we going to get him at third? Did he mess up? He did. Tag him, please. Okay, that is a very good turn of events. Oh, I'm not liking this. I'm not hitting my spots with Yates. He's not swinging. He's not chasing. 3-0 green light on the fastball up and away. I thought that was a safe pitch. I thought, you know what? I'll steal a strike. Oh, he can't lose now. We cannot lose now after that. Gunner, buddy, how do you not stop that? Knock it down. All right, he just missed that one. Just need one more out. We can't let him do anything else. All right, jammed him. Carroll's there. We got to come away with 2. We have the top of the order to do it. This is not a bad situation. And there's 1. Immediately, first pitch, we get 1. That's the free one, though. This next one's the big one. No way! Oh, did he do that on purpose, or was that a mistake? That is devastating. That is the pitch that wins games. I should know at this point. Every time I think, okay, he's not going to double up on that after I'm out in front of it, that's exactly what he does. Wow. Okay, runners on the move. Whoa! That's at least tying it. It might go. It went. You got it. No, guy. If you're going to replay your go-ahead perfect home run in the top half of the inning, you got to stick it out when you give it up. I mean, absolutely pathetic behavior, but I can't think of anybody who deserves it more. The walk-off home run. Unfortunate we didn't get to see it land, but we know what it was doing. It had to happen. As soon as he made the mistake of hitting L2 on his home run, we knew that had to happen. Incredible game, though. Like, that was one of the most fun games I've played in a long time. And we get another plus 34 to our rating, so that gets us up over 700, cementing our spot playing Hall of Fame difficulty. And wow, really, going right to this screen means no parallel upgrades in that game. I'm kind of shocked. All right, but we get our reward for getting over 700. I always forget what's in these, but it's at least 2,000 stubs going straight to the bank. And you guys know the drill by now with those quits. It was a home run, but it's not going to show up on the box score because he left before it landed. But we still count it as if it landed, as if we scored 8 runs, had that extra home run, all that stuff. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and count them all up. Our hitting today is going to make us exactly 10,000 stubs. Our pitching is just going to get us an extra 1,700. And then the bonus category coming in with 6,922. We're up now to 12 wins in a row. And with the changes we had to the team today, we have no parallel ones actually, and then 3 2s and 3 3s. So that all gives us a multiplier of times 1.195 for a final stub count of 22,253. And that is enough stubs to spin our post-game wheel for 20,000 of them. So let's go ahead. Let's get that spinning. Can't remember how many options are on this wheel, but I think it's down under 30. So let's see what we end up with. Hopefully we don't get unlucky. Oh, that's a good one. And I had forgotten to check, but we made a bit of progress in the ranked program. So we get 1,500 stubs to go towards the bank and an extra pack to open today. So the NL Central Chapter 2 pack is what we landed on. So that'll be opened along with the 3 show packs we got, 2 from what we spent the remaining stubs on, and then 1 from the ranked program. So let's go ahead. Let's get these open first, tear into these, and don't expect much more than that. 2 to go. We got a gold jersey from that one, and then last of the 3, and it's just going to be a silver. But the Division Series reward is big because this has a vault pack. I didn't remember that. I would have thought it was just going to be like a ballin' pack or something boring like that. So let's go ahead and open this one first before our team affinity pack, see if we get lucky. And this says 2 of 5 diamond or better. I think the one that's in the shop still says gold or better. So this iteration of the vault pack might be better than the one you can buy. I'm down to get 2 guaranteed diamonds. Let's see if we get lucky. And we get it. No real good options here. Okay. Yeah, I really don't even know if any of these are worth keeping around because these two pitchers are not good. Tristan McKenzie only has a 3-pitch mix, and then Drew Smyly doesn't have the worst pitch mix, but the 82 stamina is a little off-putting. I don't know though. I guess if there's anybody who has a shot at making the team, it'd be him, and then we'll just sell whoever else we take. So I'll actually see who's going for the most. And right now it's actually Toro, which I guess actually works out because he's probably the second most likely to actually make the team out of those 5, even though I don't think he will. So yeah, I'll figure out what I want to do with those. But that now leaves us with just the NL Central Chapter 2, and yeah, I remember there's a lot of good options here. This is going to be a tough one. And it's especially tough because I really think the 3 best cards in this pack are the 3 position players in the middle here. But with where our team's at, we probably still need starting pitching, and I feel like you should always take the bullpen arm if it's a high diamond like this. Like, bullpen arms are hard to come by as is, and if we don't take Helsley from this one, you know, this is the only opportunity we have to open this pack, so that's basically like throwing away a chance at a good reliever. But like Yelich, Reynolds, and Ellie are so good. You know what? No, I'm going heart over head. We need the pitching, but those aren't the 2 greatest pitching options. We don't have a spot really open in the outfield, and Ellie's the only one that qualifies for our Corbin Carroll boost. So I'm doing it. I'm not passing up on the option. We're taking Ellie De La Cruz, and he'll be making his debut in the next episode. But hey, that's another good win in the books. So remember, as always, to hit that like button, add your 100 stubs for next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying Pack Attack. But most importantly, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.